Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Firmbie with you, and welcome. Welcome to my little corner of the interwebs. Hey, it's great to have your company. Thank you very much for dropping by. Thought we'd get back into House Flipper this morning, and I just wanted to get in and start doing some interior decorating and try to get my interior decorator on. And I thought, well, why not stream it for your enjoyment? And so that's what we're going to do today. That's our plan. We'll continue game, and certainly if you've got any ideas, hints, tips as to how to decorate this this room, then I'd certainly be happy to hear about that. Speaking about happy to hear about things, as you can see in the bottom left hand corner there, we got the unsatisfying effect house here. But what I was getting to is that do check out the description below. There's a whole bunch of content creators listed down there below, some YouTubers, some Twitch streamers. Yeah, go and check them out. Share the internet love. That'd be awesome. I'm sure they would welcome you popping by and saying hello. So, well, as I said, we'll continue on where we left off on our last stream, and just getting this house up to date and all shiny and new. Just a bit of window cleaning going on here, and just so that we can do this house up and get rid of it. I've been spending a little bit of time on this house, so I'm eager to sort of get this one off the book, so to speak. So I'll just give you a quick rundown as to what we've done so far. Not too much out in the yard there, of course, but as we walk through, we got a bit of a danky looking room there. I don't know what we're going to do with that, to be honest. Got any ideas of what we can do with that little room there? Well, certainly I'm all ears. So we haven't got any fittings there to put any bathroom appliances there, but you know, we'll see how we go with that. We're walking through. We might even take that wall out there in a minute. We'll see how we go with that one there. I've done a little bit. Got some probably that toilet to go into that one. We got some painting and some wall repairs, probably some painting in that one as well. Did a little bit on the kitchen. If you recall, last time we streamed this, just put the kitchen appliances in, or some of the kitchen appliances in. Moving over here, done this bedroom, and gone a bit radical with those colours, as you can see. But hey ho. So we'll finish that room there. So we just sort of got pots of paint laying all over the joint. We've done that one. Bloody doors everywhere, I tell you now. That toilet there is a bit of a bit bright, but it is what it is. Went with the wallpaper, so what I'm looking for on that room, and just another bathroom there. Close that door, and we got some painting to go off in that room there. So we've still got a few rooms to go before we finish this house. And yeah, so as I said, I thought I'd just jump in and keep plugging away. And yeah, if you've got any ideas on how you'd like these rooms done, then by all means let me know. So let's keep on plugging away on this toilet. I think turn the light on. Light works, so that light's going to stay. Let's close this door here so it's out the way. Chair's going to be fine. We want a toilet, don't we? Remember to write the right buttons, of course. And let's go all. That should, there it is. What are we going with today? Let's go with the flatty, because we can. Lyrics God, how are you, my friend? Thank you very much for dropping by. I certainly do appreciate your support to the channel, and it's great to see you. How's your day been? Let's open that door up. What got any? I was just saying that if you got any hints and tips, colours you like painted, by all means let me know in the chat. If you are a content creator in some form, just let the other people know in chat. If you've got your own YouTube channel, Twitch stream, yeah, let us know. We want wall tiles. Yeah, let the guys in chat know about what you do. That's what I'm here for. I actually quite enjoy seeing other people succeed and showing the internet love. So yeah, just let us know what you're into, whether you play any games, and yeah, let the chat know. Ceramic tiles. Let's. What does that look like? Back one of those up on the wall. Is that a floor tile? You cannot put on the tiles on the wall. Why not? Yes, we can. Look, I'm not a fan of that, to be honest. Let's go painting. Paint is what we want. Bathroom paint. Let's see what blood red, something a bit subtle, a bit soft. Bright peach is what we're going to go for today, I think, in the bathroom. Lyrics saying I'm into nothing. Okay, oh, fair enough. Well, thanks for dropping by. Anyway, there, Lyrics, I certainly appreciate it. Do you play House Flipper yourself? What am I stuck on? This because the room's so small, it's not uncommon to actually get stuck on bits of furniture. If you play House Flipper at all, you know what I'm referring to. Is that yeah, often you're being so small, it's you know, you back up and all of a sudden you're parkouring on the furniture. So as you can see, a little bit light on those paints there. Which this one here, this one, and this one there. There we go. You don't play? Oh, okay. Oh, no worries at all. Oh, it's a game I do enjoy. It's one of those games you don't have to think too hard about. Although, you know, my interior decorating has a lot to be desired over, to be honest. And can I reach that? Yep, I can. Phew. Rotary hoe. Alright, well that's the bathroom. Done. Let's pop this out with the other tins there. It's weird that you can actually put paint tins out here and they don't go off, or they don't go dry. If you've actually painted in real life, you leave paint tins out, you know, uncovered, and they, of course, they dry out and you can't use them. Always interests me that obviously this is a bathroom here, you know, shower, toilet. But you also got a washer. I don't know. I just find that strange, but look, it's in the game, and it's what we got. Anyway, on to you. Just like watch people playing. Awesome. Where are you from? Which part of this? Yeah. What neck of the woods are you from? We want a radiator, don't we? Radiator. Now, I don't think we'll be able to. We'll try a big one. Well, there you go. It does fit. I didn't think that big one would fit in that space, to be honest. So I'm going with a large radiator, only because we can. As good as a reason as any. Now we need to clean those windows. That radiator only just fits, doesn't it? It's quite a large radiator, but let's clean these windows and get them sparkly and new. Now what we could do is actually, and as you can see on the left hand side, we haven't got any of those bars. Whoop, let's parkour on those on the bed there. We haven't got any of those bars on the left hand side. Now the reason being is that this house is currently my office. So the way to bring those bars up, that you know they change their interest and increase and decrease their interest in the house. The reason they're not there is because my office, as you can see, the laptop is there. This house is actually my office. Actually, we'll do that now. We'll fix that now. Let's go and buy another house. Browser, and that way we can make the new house the office, and the bars will actually come up on the left hand side. So what have we? I only got the 4 remaining by the looks of it there. So we are ploughing through them quite nicely. Garage with bunker. Let's pull the trigger on that. We got 912,000 in the bank. Number of floors too. So it's that makes sense. Buy a house. Okay, we'll go there, and then we'll make this one our office, and then we'll go back to the other house so that we're able to have those buyers come up. Pretty ugly looking at the moment. Okay, how do we do that? Make office here. There, this is what we want. Where can we put our laptop? Go up here? No, not on pizza boxes, obviously. What a hell of a mess. Oh, look, we'll just... Any tables in here? Oh, that goes down to the bunker. Oh, another storage area. Not a lot in this house, is there? A very small looking house. We might just we'll just throw it on the floor for the time being. Oh no, that'll do. And make sure we lock the door. And as I said, we'll head back to the house that we're currently working on, and that way it brings the buyers up on the left hand side. And as I said, their interest in the house increases and decreases as you do things. So they should pop up in a minute now. Under a rock. Says lyrics. Oh, awesome. And what we're working on. Got distracted. Oh, that's right. Done the bathroom. That's fine and dandy. Just put the radiator in and we cleaned the windows, didn't we? Let's turn the light on. We're going to fix that wall as well. Okay, so very plain looking walls, so we'll probably chuck some paint up on the walls in a moment. Once we've fixed that, we've got an AC unit to go up there. Probably some blinds and some curtains wouldn't be terrible for the windows. Just joking, says lyrics. No, fair enough, mate. You live in Jamaica? Oh, sweet. Nice. Oh, well, welcome all the way from Jamaica. It's great to have your company. As you can probably tell by the way that I talk, the funny way that I talk, I am based in Australia. That's where I live. We want some plaster, don't we? Under here. And we want to pick up some plaster and get some of that on the wall. As easy as that. I think that was the only plastering section of the house, so we'll pop that back out into with the rest of our suppliers just to get that out of the way. Now we cleaned those windows, didn't we? And we got an AC unit to go up here, so I'm going to buy an air conditioner. What's that under appliances? Installation, have a look at home appliances. No? Home electronics? You wouldn't think it'd be under there. Let's just go all and go what do we just write? Air conditioner, that's what we're after. Yeah, I just bought an air conditioner. Buy that. Ah, mounting plate. That's far. Yes, it is a long way, mate. There we go. Concentrate on what I'm doing here. I've got to put the mounting plate on before we get that air conditioner stoved away. But yeah, no, welcome to the stream, my friend. It's great to have your company. Thank you so much for dropping by. Of all the things you could be doing, you decided to hang out with little old me for a little while. So again, very appreciative that you decided to drop on by. That is awesome. Look, if you want to know anything about Australia or got any questions, queries, concerns, And that's sorry, that's someone tweeting me. We'll worry about that later, I think. And what I was saying, yeah, questions, queries, concerns, anything you want to know. I'm certainly happy to chat away while we're putting some design features in houseflipper. If you're looking for different games too, I mean, I not only just play houseflipper, but if you check out the channel, there's a whole bunch of different games over there. Whether it's obviously houseflipper, there's Astroneer over there, World of Warships, Car Mechanic, both Car Mechanic 2015 and Car Mechanic 2018. Whole bunch of live streams as well. So yeah, go and check it out. Hopefully you'll find something that you enjoy. If you've got any suggestions as to what to play on the channel, then certainly up for that as well. We want some blinds, don't we? So we want to go to... Where's blinds? Curtains and blinds is what we're after. We might put the closed blinds in today. Assemble, mounting bracket and screw, mounting bracket and screw. When do you start school there? We start school over here at about by the age of 5 or 6, around about that sort of age. Assemble is what we want, and we'll screw that in. So yeah, by the most people have gone to preschool by then. Look, by the age of sort of 3, 4, most people go to preschool, or some people call it kindergarten, and then by about the age of 5, most kids are at at year 1 or grade 1 at school. So yeah, that one there. By the age of 5, most kids are at school. But generally, that's after, look, 12 months, 18 months of preschool or kindergarten. Oh, okay, what month? Okay, I'm with you. Yep. Well, we're getting to the end of our school year. We got another... the kids are back at school now. Well, they've got about another month, 6 weeks to go, something like that, before they break again. But the terms do swap and change quite regularly, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Curtains, mountable wide curtains. I think we went with the narrow curtains, and we'll go with... not a fan of that, to be honest. Crisp green, dark green. Why not? And assemble. Just get those mounting screws drilled away, and then we'll get those. I don't know why we went for green curtains. I think just because we've never used green curtains before. We start school at 3, at the age of 3. It's called basic. By the age of 6, it's primary school, and 12 is high school. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Well, it's always good to know sort of how other people do things in the world. That's I always find that interesting. Now, I can't actually get up on this bed, can I, to get this damn bracket in? Oh, we need a skinny one. That's why. Well, that says narrow. I should better pop that in. Why can't I? Let's move that bed just over there for a sec. Now try to put the curtains in. We go in. No. Let's try. Well, that's, as I said, that's the narrow curtains, which doesn't want to mount. Wonder if that's available in the green. It is available in the green. Let's. That's better. I like that one better. Assemble that. Screw that in like so. Yeah, so our local time, what are we coming up, about 11 o'clock? Yeah, quarter to 12, so it's not far off from lunchtime here in Australia. And that's why I thought I'd do a little bit of streaming. And just before lunch, shaboink, there we go. Yeah, expecting a couple of calls in about an hour's time, but I did actually change some of my settings, so that was probably really more to this is the reason for this stream, is just to test out those settings that I changed slightly. So hopefully it's coming to you nice and clear, nice and sharp, and you know the vocals are good, the in-game sounds are good. It's 9:09 p.m. in your neck of the woods. Sweet. Well, hopefully I don't keep you up for too long. I want that one there, perhaps. Why? Because we can. Let's see what that looks like on the wall. Bright yellow. No, that's the red, isn't it? The orange. Look, not a fan. What do we got else sitting around here? Got a couple of pots there. Oh, look, why not go multiple colours? We'll make this, excuse me, we'll make this one a feature wall. If we can, if we don't run out of paint, that'd be great. Can I not reach that? Why isn't that not going on the wall for some reason? We'll move that somewhere else. Not there for the time being. Oh, okay, that's why. There's a section that needs patching. Whack that there. Now I bet you I can't get out there, can I? Alright, we'll get that right out the way. Let's put it there. We need the plaster. That's why we couldn't paint. I couldn't work out why the paintbrush wasn't actually reaching, but that's the reason why. Is there was a patch behind the cupboard that needed plastering. Now we should be able to get a handy dandy paintbrush and paint the damn thing. There we go, one feature wall. Almost like I bought one. Okay, so let's we'll just use up what's still in these two paint tins. Not that they cost much at all, but it's sitting there, we might as well use it. I mean, guaranteed we'll actually run out of paint by the time we do these walls, but we'll see how we go. Not going to be able to paint. Will I be able to paint that? Yes. So as I was saying, yeah, thank you very much for dropping by all the way from Jamaica. It's awesome that that you decided to hang out for a little while. So you know, that's fantastic. As I was saying, is that there is a whole bunch of other games on the channel. Any particular game that you do like watching? Certainly let me know. I've actually been gaming for quite a number of years. You probably, if you check out the About section, I've actually been gaming for well over 35 years in one form or another. And you may be able to tell, I don't know whether you can see it or not, but back behind me on the shelves there is that a whole bunch of consoles. That's really where I started my sort of gaming career, if you want to call it that, is on console. Obviously, this was way before internet. It was way before PCs were readily available. I'm not going to be able to reach that. Darn it. want to move that. I'll put that back over here. So yeah, as I was saying, is that been gaming for well and truly over 35 years. I think the first console I ever had was actually I don't know whether anyone knows it, but an Atari, the original Atari. That was my first console, and then we went to your PlayStations and your Nintendos and things like that. Gonna run paint, aren't I? Good morning. Thank you very much for dropping by. And how are you? We're just saying that we're just talking about the people's different gaming experience, I suppose. A lot of us started off via the consoles. If you're into your console games, certainly let me know. If you just like PC games, certainly let me know. I was just saying that on the channel there's a whole bunch of different. Whoops, missed that bit. A whole bunch of different games. So I mean, as well as House Flipper, of course. I mean, there's Astroneer over there. There's World of Warships. There's what else? Car Mechanic. If any of those interest you, then by all means go check them out. But yeah, I do appreciate you dropping by. Now I'm going to butcher this, and I do apologise. Is it Kana? Did I get that right? And sorry. Again, I apologise. I am terrible at reading people's names. So I do sincerely apologise if I got that wrong. But I do appreciate you dropping by nonetheless. I really do. Let's get rid of that. We're finished with that. We're finished with that. What we can do is pick that up and get that out of here, because that's not in the way. Okie dokie. What a clean house. Now, as I was saying, is that we've got the buyers on the left hand side. Don't know why I'm pointing at the screen. You can't see me pointing at the screen, but yeah, on my left hand side is the list of buyers, and as you do different things, their interest or increases or decreases depending on their requirements. So yeah, we've kept some of the furniture already there, thrown some curtains and blinds up on the windows, of course, gave them a bit of a clean, painted those walls, and yeah, look, I'm not going to go silly with that room at this point. Actually, we need to pick that up and put that back, don't we? So open that door, otherwise we're going to be tripping over that damn thing all the time. Where did that go? Up in here somewhere. There we go. I mean, we could put paintings and decorations and all sorts up on the wall and go absolutely silly, but we won't on this one. What I was going to do, talking about going silly, is actually take that wall out there, because that just is driving me nuts. So we'll get our handy dandy whackometer and we'll take that wall out. Just open up that space there, just so it's got a nice clean walk-through area. And then, I mean, because there is no point in painting it and then knocking it down. I mean, we could, of course, but you know, it's wasting my time, wasting your time. So, and I was going to take it out anyway. So, and that's really going to open up this passageway quite nicely. So this wall here needs to come out, as does that one. One more, perhaps. We're tripping over rubble here. Can we jump over it? We've got rubble going everywhere. Yes, clean up in aisle 5. And we're hitting that. Yep, there we go. That's what we want. Wait for that rubble to disappear. I think we've got a little bit there that needs to come out as well. There we go. And once that disappears, that's gonna we'll get rid of that light switch there. Delete. There we go. Another light switch there. We need to delete. Lovely doubly. So yeah, as you can see, that opens up that walkway quite nicely. We'll paint all those walls eventually, of course, but that is a lot better than that danky door frame there. That's the thing with this particular house. There's that many rooms and that many doors. I think I actually took a door out there and just make that just open there. Oh, wow. I don't think the game really liked us knocking that wall down. So as you can see, all our shelving's fallen down on in the kitchen there. So either there was an earthquake or it just didn't like us banging against the wall. And it's probably the point where it just didn't like us banging against the wall. We'll put that up. Some sort of organized positioning. Oh, you go there for a sec. We'll pick this one up. And that one there. And will that one go? Why won't that fit? That other one needs to go over a little bit, doesn't it? We'll move that there. Make some room. Over one block. We'll have them all lined up this time. That should allow enough room to put this one here. Look, let's not look. Just don't look at that. I know it's not straight. But again, thank you very much for dropping by. Of all the things that you could be doing, you decided to hang out with little old me. So, which is frigging awesome. So we've done that room, we've got some painting going on here. Again, I don't know what to do with this little pokey little room here. I think it's got a tiled floor, so what we could do is give the window a clean while we're deciding. I'm not too sure whether to take the a wall out and just make it a larger area. Have I missed a bit? I think I've got it all. There we go. There was a little bit there. Yeah, whether to take that wall out. Again, there's a little bit of a pokey area, really, and there's no fittings to attach anything, so I don't know really what to do with it. And I don't think a bed will fit in. We'll see if we find a bed in there to throw in. Bathrooms, beds. I don't think we'll have a bed small enough to actually go in there, to be honest, but what's our smallest? That one. Well, look, that will just fit. Not the best of. Where's our light switch? Do we knock out the light switch? 4 bedrooms, and as you can see, by putting a bed in, we'll probably put a chest of drawers or something in there somewhere as well. Changes that room to a bedroom. We want a light switch. This might be the easiest way to do it, like this, perhaps. Good light switch. What are they actually called? It's under wouldn't be electronics. Oh, you can see I haven't actually played this game for a little while, so I keep forgetting where things are kept. Electronics, maybe? Nope. It's not under appliances. Where's this code? Light switch. Oh, I wasn't coming up with light, but anyway. Modern light switch, standard light switch. Let's go with it modern. We always go with the modern light switch. And there's a good place for a light switch, I think. Now, has it got? Yes, has got a light. There we go. So we want some blinds and curtains for that window there. Blinds and curtains. And because it's a bedroom, certainly go with the closed blinds this time around, I think, and assemble and screw that in. So there we go, and some curtains, don't we? Curtains. Mountable narrow curtains, and we put green ones in the last one, so we'll go green again. Okay, why won't that assemble? Doesn't want to assemble for some reason. There we go. I just wasn't clicking on it correctly by the looks of it. But yeah, thank you very much for dropping by. I really do appreciate you spending a couple of minutes with me in houseflipper. And I reckon we'll just put some paint up on the wall. Look, that looks like perhaps a young child's room, so we'll go with perhaps a paints. We'll just have it like a navy blue, royal blue, indigo. This one here. I don't think we've used this one before, so put that there, and we should be able to go into the room and not trip over the damn thing. Because it's such a small room, no matter where we go in the room, we should be able to pick that paint tin up and you know, reach the paint tin and paint the rest of the walls there. So yeah, look, I don't mind that colour, to be honest. Well, sometimes I do the inside of the window frame a different colour just to highlight a little bit. This time around, what I'll do is just paint the whole thing the same colour, I think. Wonder whether I can reach behind that curtain. Not the ideal way of painting a wall, of course. By normally you'd have the curtains down, of course, to paint a wall, but in this game we're able to paint the walls with all the fixtures and fittings already attached, so which is pretty cool. Yeah, that looks. I like that. We missed a spot there, so let's get rid of that. Load up our paintbrush again. As I said, it's a bit of a pokey little room. I don't know what originally this room was, but we'll certainly make it into a very, very tiny bedroom, as you can see. So what we're doing is catering to a family, and what was originally a 3-bedder should now start, or should sell for a 4-bed. And so obviously we're targeting the family. If we can reach that, yes we can, that far wall, targeting the family when we go to sell it. So we should be able to. Why can't I reach that? I can't jump up there, can I? I can reach that one. Oh yeah, I can reach that one now. Excellent. It saves me moving the damn bed. Look, that doesn't look too shabby, and I'm tripping over that paint, don't I? Move that over here for the time being, so we're not tripping on the thing. Yep, okay, now cupboards. Cupboards. Sort of something for bedroom. Oh, that's a bathroom, you idiot. Wall panels, tires. Cupboards. Cupboard, modern hanging cupboard, chest of drawers, linen closet. Will that fit in there? I'll tell you, it'll be damn close, doesn't it? It is awfully close. That's going to fit there, but it's not going to fit there. Okay, so that's a tad too big, so we're not going to get that one in. Chest of drawers, is that going to fit? That will fit. Okay, let's chuck a maybe pot plant or something just for a decoration. Why aren't the plants coming up? Plants. Let's just click on plants. That'll be the easiest way. Something a bit Bit of greenery. Will that go on top of there? No, it's too big. Okay, let's try something a little bit smaller. Maybe a fern. Will that fit there? Yes. That'll do. Just to sort of green the place up a bit. Door. Internal door. Now, what door did we have on the others? We haven't done that room there as yet, but they're all the brown. Not a big lover of the brown doors, but we'll go with a brown internal. Internal brown. There we go. It certainly looks a lot nicer. Actually, we might even get rid of these other doors because just to make them all look the same. I think that was the original door too there. So we'll go back to doors and make them all the same. Be the way to go. That snaps into place about there, and we'll get rid of that one. We'll put another one there. Hopefully it'll snap in. That'll work. That looks a bit better, I think. And so we've got an internal door there, and so we could have just about taken that wall out, there, and made that the toilet and brick this in, and that way we haven't got a dozen doors all over the place that leads to nowhere. So we might even, I keep pressing the wrong button, try that one. That'd be great. Spin that door around and pop that in there. Mind that as an idea, to be honest, which means taking that wall out, internal wall out there, and bricking that in and making those walls the same as those walls. Look, I actually don't mind that idea at all. Let's get our handy dandy whackometer and see how much of this wall we can take out. Because it's, you know, we've got a bathroom over here, but there's no toilet. Whoops, we've got bits of brick flying everywhere in our bathroom, but they will clean up in a minute. Take that one out. If you are in chat and just hanging out, if you're just lurking, that's fine. I don't mind people lurking. If you are some sort of content creator, then certainly let the rest of the chat know of the type of content that you produce. And yeah, that's what it's all about here. Is just sharing the internet love. You know, you may not be into the type of content that I produce, but you may be into the type of content someone else in chat produces. So, and that's fine. I haven't got an issue with that at all. So, yeah, just let us know if you are some sort of content creator. Then feel free to promote yourself in chat. More than happy for you to do that. Some people object to it quite strongly, but it really doesn't worry me. So. Feel free to, I need to take some more out there, don't I? Feel free to do that if you are some sort of content creator, be it YouTube, be it, I don't know, Twitch, be it Instagram, whatever the kids are into these days. So what we're doing there is, that originally was a single room, and I wasn't a big fan of, you know, this pokey little toilet area here, and you know, there's no toilet in the bathroom. So obviously it's just taking a wall out there, and we need to just pop another wall in here. Oops, not there, there. And snap into place, you little critter. There we go. That one. See, just like I bought one. And once that wall is painted, you will never know the difference. Excuse me. And like most streams, you cannot stream without coffee. That is, in my place, that is a food group. Now, what we're going to do is continue that wallpaper around. So we want to go to wall coverings, don't we? Wall panels, wall tiles, wall panels. I think. Oh, there we go. Easy as that. We actually select the right one for a change. We don't have to spend 5 days trying to find the right paneling. And that's actually going to look quite snazzy once we need to obviously change these flooring over as well. So we'll do that in a moment, just to make this area look all the same. And again, it just gets rid of that door. Basically, we had 2 doors right next to each other, one leading in, one leading to one room, one leading into another, and it just didn't work. It just looked crap. Yeah, took a wall out and put a wall in. Yeah, hopefully. Well, yeah, let me know in chat if you think it's looking a lot better than it did before. Love to hear from what your comments are, what your thoughts are. And yeah, if you are lurking, just let me know in chat where you're from, what part of this world you are from. We got lyrics just saying earlier that from Jamaica, which is awesome. We're going to need another pile of that. That just sucks, isn't it? We got 2 panels to go, and we need to buy another stack. Just always the way. Anyway. There we go. Let's have a look at that. I think that looks better, don't you? Now I've got a bigger bathroom. Also, let me know in chat how the audio sounds to you. Whether my vocals is too loud, too soft, if the in-game sound, if that's too loud, too soft, that sort of thing. I'm more than happy to increase or decrease those if the things aren't coming out to you the way they should be. What we should do is go blinds and curtains and put some lines in. Mountable window blind. Let's go that one. Assemble. Bracket in, screw in. Bracket in, screw in, as we've done 1,000 times before. I won't go curtains on this one. I think it looks fairly clean just with the blinds there. So we have finished with that tile like that. Now we do need some floor tiles just to finish off this floor. So floor tiles. And if we can find the one we used before. Is it that one? No, it doesn't look like that one. Is it that one? That looks the same. Ceramic tiles grey square looks very much like ceramic tiles black and white on the picture. I know it's a different one, but was it that one? Soon find out. That'd be a big fat no. That was the same one, you idiot. I don't know whether these were the original tiles or not, to be honest. Look, I probably wouldn't mind going to it just with a standard white tile anyway. Excuse me. I'll tell you what works really well is, let's do this. Go blue to there. Just for something a little bit different, and then we'll fill it in with white after that. So we'll just do a line around the edges in blue. Trust me, what could possibly go wrong? Like so. And we'll probably have to fill that in like that. And then we'll go back to a white tile. So that's a light blue. And then we'll go with a light yellow. Where's a plain white tile? Ceramic tiles white is what we want. And we'll actually fill the gap in with white. How's that look? You digging that? So I didn't start that in the right spot, did I? Alright, now we're going to look. Oh, goodness. That one. Okay, from that square over to there. That's got him. What do you think? There we go. So we've got a bit of a blue border, if you will, around the outside of the bathroom, and then just filled it in with the white tile. So hopefully you're digging that. I quite enjoy that. That's not too bad. What do we got sitting there? We need to. That was probably the original light switch. Let's get rid of that. Yep, happy with that. Internal doors is the next thing. Doors. Internal. I think we went with this one, didn't we? Same as the others, it appears to be. Nice. Okie dokie. Let's get some paint up in this passageway. I think all these walls will be the same colour, and then we're getting a bit of a collection of paint tins here. So let's get rid of those. Yeah, all this entire passageway. Good enough lighting here for my liking, so which is good. But yeah, this entire passageway would have to be the same colour, I think, just to give it a bit of continuity. So what's everyone thinking colour-wise? What I'll do, I'll scroll through the paints there so that everyone can read the different paints, and then I'll just wait another 30 seconds just for the stream to catch up. And if you see a particular paint that you like this passageway painted, then let me know in the chat that you know, you like it done a particular color. So got a whole range of paints there. Lavender, the bright lavender sort of appeals to me, but look, the choice is yours. I've also done passageways in grays and blues. We're moving into the greens again. If there's a color that you like the passageway done, then by all means let me know in chat. So I'll just stand by, and for the first person to let me know what color they like the passageway done, then that's the color I will do it. So I've just scrolled through the paints there, and we'll give you a moment just to shout out a color for me, and I'll keep half an eye on the chat while you are deciding on what color to do that. So what we can be doing is, that one's clean, that one's clean. We'll put a radiator in while we are waiting for someone to decide on what color to do that passageway, and like so. You've seen me do this hundreds of times. If you are regular to the stream, then you've seen me put in your real estate whisperer. Good morning to you, young lady. How are you on this fine day? Oh, well, it's actually morning to me. It's well, it's just lunchtime actually for me. That would make you 10 o'clock at night. God, my time conversions are terrible. For those who are in chat and watching the stream, your real estate whisperer is in the chat. Do say hello to the lovely lady. Also, Eddie may be there as well, Christina's husband. Shout outs to Sydney and Aubrey as well. Go and check out your real estate whisperer's channel. They are doing some awesome stuff over there. I'll tell you what there, Christina. I want to see how many Aubrey rolls this passageway is. I'm literally picturing Aubrey rolling down this passageway. I think that'd be 12 Aubrey rolls long, that passageway. If that's not a thing now on the internet, it is now. That is an official measurement. Inches, feet, meters, nah, that's the old system. The new system is Aubrey rolls. So I think that passageway here, there would be 10 Aubrey rolls long. I was waiting for the poor girl to start feeling sick on your stream, to be honest. I actually imagined her actually vomiting after rolling along the I think it was the backyard through the grass. Poor girl. I thought it was funny. It's around 10 p.m. There in the States. Okay, yeah, it was. I sort of guessed almost correctly. Now, no one decided what colour to do this passageway, so I'm just going to have to make an executive decision in regards to the paints. I'm thinking of a lighter colour. I think we'll go with a peach. There we go. Make an executive decision. We're probably going to need a couple of pots of peach. I think 2 pots should do us. We'll see how we go. I know that King of Games. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, whatever it is in your neck of the woods. Thank you very much for dropping by on the stream. It is awesome that you drop by and want to hang out. Very appreciative that you drop by and want to hang out, and yeah, of all the things that you could be doing, you decided to hang out with the little of us. Look, now that I've bought that, what's people's thoughts on that colour there? I'm not digging it quite yet, but look, it may grow on me. We'll just keep plugging away and see whether that colour grows on me. Not a fan of it yet, but we'll do a couple of walls and see whether whether I get used to that colour. Gag, not peach. Yeah, Christo's saying it's not peach. Well, I'll bring up the colours there, Christina, and I'll just scroll through them very, very slowly. And if you've got a particular colour that you really like for a passageway, then by all means let me know in chat. I'm more than happy to rebuy the paint. Yeah, I know. Eddie knows what I'm talking about, don't you, Eddie? Yep. Go to the hardware store, you buy something, you bring it home, you put it in the... No, I don't like that colour. Okay. Go back and get some more. Yes. We've been there, Eddie. I'm hearing you. Yuck with the brown. So yeah, just scrolling through the colours there, and if you see a particular colour that you think, oh, spring green. Spring green. Okay, spring green. Let's have a look at that. Did I miss it? Oh, excuse me. There's a spring grass. I think that's what you're referring to. Spring grass. Yeah, I think that's the closest one to spring grass. All right, let's fill those off. That's that one, that's that one. Just so we don't pick up the wrong paint. Spring grass, yep. We'll grab another tin of that because this looks like a 2-tin passageway. So let's pop. Let's move that over there so we don't have to walk as far. Always cracks me up that you put paint tins down on the floor and you can literally walk over them like so, and the paint tin doesn't fall over. If you've ever painted houses or painted walls or painted anything, then yeah, that's something that you do have to be conscious about, is where you put the paint tin and where you walk backwards. Not saying that I've ever done that. I'm not saying that I've ever knocked over a paint tin and made a mess and spent the next half the day cleaning up. That may or may not have happened, but I will not confirm nor deny that has or has not happened. So yes, as I was saying, in real life, you do need to be aware of where you put your paint tins. Just saying, just a helpful hint. Let's see. We'll finish this wall and just stand back for a moment and see how that looks. Why can't I? I should be able to paint behind there. I can. Okay. As I said, this always cracks me up is that even though there's furniture there, you're able to paint behind it. Excuse me for a moment. One of the joys of being live, isn't it? When you decide to go live, you need to blow your nose. You need to scratch places that, you know, it's probably not appropriate to scratch. Doing it with Daisy. Good morning. Thank you very much for dropping by. And yes, everyone say hello to Doing It with Daisy. Thank you very much for dropping by. Yeah, it's awesome that you've taken a little bit of time out of your day to come and check out what we're doing here in House Flipper. Talking about checking things out, in the description below is a range of content creators that I just think could do with a bit of internet love. Your Real Estate Whisperer is over there as well, whereas BigShadows over there. Ctn Rye, he's a fellow, an American content creator from World of Warships. He's over there as well. Just go and check him out. You know, if you don't like their content, that's fine and dandy. You don't have to subscribe. If you want to see more of their work, of course, you know, don't forget to click on that subscribe and bell notification just so you don't miss out on any of their content. Look, I'll tell you what, that's working. I'm actually digging that green, to be honest. It's not a colour I would have picked, to be honest, there, Christina. But look, that's growing on me. We'll continue on doing this wall here because I actually am liking that green. The lighting in the in this passageways probably doesn't do it justice, to be honest, but you do like the paint colour. Yeah, well, Christina picked it out. To be honest, I was a bit skeptical. Skeptical? That's a word. It is now. Skeptical is what I'm trying to say. Words in English. Interesting that you get on live stream and you can't English. Go figure. I was certainly a bit skeptical about this colour in this passageway, is what I'm trying to say. But look, I am really liking that. If you've just joined the stream, actually I'll just give you a quick walkthrough. Excuse me. Oh dear, oh dear. Excuse me for a moment. I'll give you a quick walkthrough as to what we have done. This was a little pokey little room that did nothing, so I chucked a bed in, and hopefully that the game recognises that now that is a new bedroom, be it a very small pokey bedroom. So instead of a 3-bedder, hopefully we should be able to sell it as a 4-bedder. That's over there. We've got another bedroom over there we've got to work on in a little while. Originally there was a door here. Excuse me, that's terrible. Doing it with Daisy. You love the paint color. Yep. I've already subscribed to Your Real Estate Whisperer. Excellent. Excellent. That is good news there. Doing it with Daisy. So originally there was a door there, and we'll just open this one up, and the wall continued along that square there, so that you walked into what was the door there, and you walked into this pokey little toilet. Didn't work for me, to be honest. Wasn't a big fan. The reason being is we had basically 2 doors right next to each other that led into you know, 2 different rooms. So filled that in, got rid of that door, just extended the bathroom tiles out past the toilet, and of course incorporated the toilet into the bathroom. Of course, some places have toilets in their bathrooms. Other places, the toilet and bathroom are two separate rooms. Although you guys call the toilet the bathroom, don't you? So if you want to go and relieve yourself, you go to the bathroom, whereas we go to the toilet. And whereas like where you go to the bathroom to have a shower, you go to the bathroom to go to the toilet. If that makes sense. Unless you want to go to the toilet in the bathroom, which that's just getting weird. Anyway, let's get back to our painting. So yeah, as I was saying, there's a door taken out. Just having a look at this room here. We got, excuse me, a little bit more room, a little bit more work to do in this room. Some painting. We've got some light shades to do there. It's going to be another bedroom there. We'll leave that door open just so we know that we need to do work on there. And the last room did some work in the kitchen area, kept a lot of this furniture that was already here. Remembering there's a lot of work done previously, taking out the rubbish, cleaning up all the cobwebs and the spider webs and all that thing. Oh, look, our shelving's fallen down again. What's with this place? I think this either the workmanship here is absolutely terrible. I won't say these come flat packed from IKEA, but you know, you think these would actually stay up on the wall a little bit better than that. So yeah, I don't know whether it's the workmanship or the lack of workmanship on these shelves, or just the person that's mounting them. It's probably just the person that's mounting them, because last time they come down, I took out the wall that was in this section in here. Excuse me. Doing it with Daisy. Yes, we do. You crew. Excellent. Yes. They do. Yeah, Christina and Eddie do live streams, of course. And do go and check out the live streams if you haven't already. Oh, I'll tell you what. I've got a frog in the throat. I don't know what's wrong with me today. But yeah, no, do go and check out their channel. Again, it's all about promoting each other and each other's content. So if you are a content creator in any stretch of the imagination, then look, let chat know that you know you create content in some form. I'm just keeping half an eye on the time, to be honest, because I'm expecting a phone call, and if the phone goes off, I will need to wrap it up fairly quickly. So that's why I keep looking down at my phone. So so if you're a content creator in any format, then let everyone know in the comment section. I'm more than happy for you to you know, promote yourself. Be it live streaming, be it gaming, be it real life stuff, whatever it is. Let people know in the comment section. You wish painting was that easy. I know. Tell me about it, right? That's one of my pet peeves. Look, I don't enjoy painting, but I enjoy it, you know, afterwards, where you can basically sit back and say, I did that. And I think that's the most satisfying part of painting. But I mean, it's not so much the painting itself per se; it's actually all the prep work you got to do. I'm a bit, I wouldn't say OCD-ish, but you know, I like prepping the walls. So you know, you get you know, as you know, when you paint something, the more that you prepare the walls, the more the preparation that you do, the better the finish. You know, whether it's you know, masking off, whether it's sanding back, filling holes, you know, plastering, that type of thing. So yeah, it's really the preparing the surface is I'm not a big fan of. The actual painting, and you know, I quite find quite satisfying. Painting ceilings, that's my pet peeve. I don't do that anymore. Just don't. I actually enjoy, yes, doing real estate whispers. I actually enjoy painting, but doing it with Daisy doesn't. No, I'm with you there, Daisy. As I was saying, it's not so much the painting; it's the preparation work. I suppose it's a lot of the walls I've done in the past have all been, you know, houses that have had families in them or kids in them. And of course, you know, a couple of years with kids, you know, there's scrapes and bangs and chips and things taken out of walls. So, you know, you got to spend half the day, you know, patching and sanding and that type of thing. So, look, I'm really liking that color. To be honest there, Christina, again, it's not a color that I would have selected, but I'm glad that you picked that out because I do enjoy that. I do enjoy that indeed. Let's get rid of that one and that one so we're not tripping over the damn things. You loathe ceilings. Yeah. No, me too. It's been a long time since I've had to do ceilings for that reason. Excuse me. So kitchen lounge room done. Digging that color. That looks pretty groovy. Bathroom we've done. Bedroom we need to do. I think there was another room down here that we need to do, wasn't there? We've done that one. Yeah, and we need to do this one. Again, being mindful of the time. Look, now that we've got a few people in chat, unfortunately I'm going to have to wind it up because if it wasn't for this important phone call, I would continue on. But look, I'm going to have to wind it up. I probably will just need to, go and make a couple of phone calls. I mean, I could go to an AFK screen, but I mean, that becomes pretty boring for you. And, you know, no one likes looking at that. But what I'll do is wind the stream up, go and do what I need to do. Grab another fresh cup of coffee. That's probably more to the point because, again, that's a food group in our place. Unfortunately, I've run out of the good stuff, so it's instant. I know, sad, isn't it? If anyone knows a really good coffee, I'd be interested to know if you have a particular coffee brand that you do enjoy, because I do enjoy a good quality coffee. And yeah, what I've been finding at the Woolworths is that you know, I've tried, and I enjoy I wouldn't say exotic brands, but you know, things like cappuccino with caramel or you know, marshmallow flavored, or you know, things of sort of something a little bit different. So as I said, I will have to wind that up, go and do what I need to do IRL, but more than likely give us 30-40 minutes and I'd say I'll be back in game, because I do enjoy the house flipper as Christina would appreciate. Actually, if you haven't seen it already, I had the pleasure of doing a collaboration with Your Real Estate Whisperer, and yeah, it's interesting to obviously Christina's in the real estate industry, and it's just interesting to sort of see how the AI and technology in general has really brought that industry from the real estate industry, you know, and the gaming industry sort of a lot closer together. So obviously she does house flipping for real. I do it in game, and we had this great collaboration. So do go and check that video out. Well, we have a chicory flavored coffee here. I like Terry Joe's coffee. I've not heard of that, to be honest. Guess who's going to be Googling after this stream? Me. Speaking of stream, as I said, I do need to wind it up, go and do what I need to do. But yeah, just keep an eye out. If you want to be notified, that's what I should say too before we wind it up. If you want to be notified when I do go live or when I do produce content, you know, pre-recorded stuff for YouTube, then by all means, don't be afraid to smash that subscribe button and bell notification, just so that you are notified when that happens. Now, just before we do take off, that's going to drive me absolutely batshit crazy if I don't move that right now, because obviously by taking that wall out makes that sign there uneven. That's betterer. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Now, thank you for that. Doing it with Daisy, I appreciate that. And once I get off camera, obviously I'm going to clear my throat as well. So this is the throat's playing up. I might have to go and get a strips or something. But again, going to have to wind it up. Look, I want to say thank you very much for everyone for dropping by. Of all the things that you could be doing, you come and spend a few minutes with me here in House Flipper, and I'm very, very appreciative of that. Again, thank you very much for your company, and I'll look forward to it in the next one.